Welcome back, guys. We back at it again. Some more Arch. You know what I'm saying? I'm 3 videos behind type beats. I want him to, like, let him build up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he pissed now. Now he's even pissed at Beerus. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the only person he is not, the only guy he's not mad at now is Whis. Now he's even pissed at Beerus. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't know how. I see Frieza on the thumbnail, so I guess we're gonna see Frieza pop. You know what I'm saying? Some golden Frieza. Probably not even golden Frieza. Probably about to be. I don't know. Ooh, he might go. Oh, he probably gonna go back in time, or maybe to an alternate timeline. I don't know. But this nigga on the mission, and now even Beerus could catch the fade now, which is crazy. So yeah, without further ado, if you don't like, comment below, subscribe, all that good jazz, hit the bell. Go subscribe to R. Get this man to 1 million because he deserves it. And yeah, let's dive on in. This shit like 30 minutes. Like these last videos, 3 videos are like 30 fucking minutes. He is pumping.
So our story continues.
That is blew my fucking eardrums out. God damn.
Of Ultra Vegito in a frankly scary state, enraged having just heard the life-changing information.
I also need to fucking read Dragon Ball Calculator low-key, because I know the new chapter came out a couple days ago.
Lord Beerus's supposed involvement.
Yeah.
With his body still surrounded in his mysterious black lightning, he grabs his head, complaining in pain, as if his anger itself.
He's still calling him mysterious. He built up to that. With that black lightning.
Always something with these gods. Not one god can be trusted. I'll get the truth one way or another. Just you wait, Beerus. And with that said, Ultra Vegito then lifts his right arm into the air and, using his time rings, immediately opens up a dark and ominous portal to the unknown. Looking down on the planet before him and muttering, "This timeline truly is a forsaken one. If not for Jiren now, it is for me. I'll never forget those words, Belmod, not till the day I die. I pray I never return, but at the very least, Jiren will grow up different this time around. Farewell, warrior." But meanwhile, back in the village of the young Jiren, Gichin, his master, remains alert and cautious as he places his arm in front of the young disciple and lets out, "Jiren, stay here. You hear me? Do not follow me. I will be back soon.
Bro,
but for the
stay where
safety
you
of
at, bro.
everyone here, I need to see what that strange disturbance was."
You really don't.
And instantly at speed, the green elderly man shoots off into the sky right towards the unsuspecting Vegito. But as Gichin approaches closer, unsurprisingly, he begins to become alarmed at what he sees, muttering, "What on Doro? What is that in the sky?" As when we look from a different angle, we see exactly what Gichin sees.
No, that's not gonna quit. Bro, just
Ultra
leave.
Vegito atop a corpse with his latest time portal open right above him. What? But soon, Gichin with his sharp eyesight is able to make out who exactly the deceased figure on the ground is. And as he realizes, he whispers out, "No, it can't be.
But it is.
Lord Belmod!" As on the ground, lifeless and his pupils missing, lays none other than Lord Belmod, former god of destruction of Universe 11, and apparently a good friend at some point of Gichin himself. Gichin moves in closer to verify, completely unfearful of Vegito, thinking to himself, "It's true. Lord Belmod, the god of our universe, slain by him."
Yeah.
Before instantly enraged, Gichin rushes in at Vegito with a fighting style reminiscent of an older Jiren, yelling, "You will not get away with this! Stand right there!" You're kidding me.
Let's leave, nigga. You take too damn long.
Vegito finally senses the unexpectedly low power level of Jiren's master rushing towards him. But unlike his first thoughts on seeing the green-skinned warrior, right now, after hearing Belmont's revelation, this couldn't be any more of a worse time to make an introduction.
Man, this just be like, get out of my face.
Not in the mood right now, old man. Be gone! As the anger then ticked off Fu saying, then nonchalantly swipes his arm, clearly in an effort to immobilize, but not fatal. Regardless though, a powerful wave of air, like a tsunami, soon appears and heads straight for the surprise master. Oh, what is that?
Fuck out of here, bitch. Fuck.
Before
Damn.
having even a second to dodge though, it strikes head on to the elderly teacher, sending him flying backwards like a ragdoll. And the distance Kitchen travels seems to
That's
be
so
far
stupid. Like,
greater than
nigga, you know
expected.
he's the god of destruction.
When
You know
he
these niggas
eventually
just killed
does
him. Why
land
think
flat
you
on
think he
his
had a
back,
chance?
It is with enough impact, the solid ground beneath him breaks apart.
So you're stupid ass right there,
His
bitch.
eyes
Damn.
closed, trying to let out the pain, he yells out, but no one is there to hear him. And as he struggles to open one eye, he lets out to his attacker, I failed you, Lord Belmont. I'm sorry, Jiren. But meanwhile, an oblivious and cold Ultra Vegito, who is still reeling from his mission to gain answers, just looks
That nigga
down
is
at
cold.
the injured Gitchin and
He
says,
is cold, bruh.
So melodramatic. I refuse to believe the so-called master of Jiren could be so weak. Get up and move, or lay down and die.
Nigga,
It
just
means nothing
leave.
to be either way. And with those cold, ambivalent words said, Vegito disappears
okay.
into the time portal, arriving in an unknown timeline, leaving Gitchin behind with no one around to help treat his injuries. Hold on, Master, I'm coming! But in a stroke of luck, the young Jiren, who couldn't help but do something to help his master, is seen running right towards Gitchin.
If he dies,
despite
nigga.
his orders.
If he dies,
Master Gitchin!
nigga, you was weak.
As eventually, the youngster spots his teacher
Keep playing his music,
seemingly
bruh.
just lazing about on the ground.
If he dies,
Tears of happiness
from
then
a
begin
fucking,
to overflow from
he didn't.
the
It wasn't even
naive
contact. It was a
child's
burst of
face,
air.
perhaps even blurring his vision. As with a big smile, he yells, "Master, you're here! I knew you'd be okay. I'm sorry for disobeying you.
That nigga
I
leaking.
had to." But as he finally reaches within touching distance, Jiren finally begins to see clearer, muttering, Master? As he then sees tragically that Gitchin, even from just the slightest of waves from Ultra Vegito,
oh my
has
god.
died from his
No
injuries,
shot. No
just like
fucking
he was
shot.
supposed to in the original timeline. For a moment, the young
You
Jiren,
trash.
who is unable to comprehend what he is seeing, the first time he is even seeing death, just remains quiet. As he tries to move his body though, the
This
writing
nigga
becomes
really-
clear on the wall. As within Jiren's giant alien-like eyes, the reflection of his dead master finally becomes undoubtable. No! Master! As the young Jiren, now with tears of sadness bursting forth, yells
I'm
at the
sorry,
top of his voice.
Jiren. Sorry, not sorry, my
Now,
boy, but your
once
master
again,
trash.
Despite the death of Belmont,
Nigga, that was a
alone,
air bitch slap. You
and
died
the
from an
same
air
need for
bitch
vengeance in
slap,
his
fam.
heart to one day find his master's killer. Just this time, still with the entire village to help him accomplish his mission.
Bruh.
But somewhere out in the depths of space, the scene shifts, and the ship that we see floating in the air is undisputably the ship of the Emperor of the Universe. As when we look inside, at the helm, we see Frieza in his first form, standing tall, looking out of his window onto a familiar planet as Zarbon and Dodoria, his two right-hand men stand right behind him.
Weak.
But soon, a caped foot.
You think Ginyu,
steps
his right-hand man,
towards
said
the
he powerful than
door
both
of
motherfuckers.
Frieza's room. And suddenly revealing himself and walking through without fear is none other than King Vegeta.
Yeah.
As we finally then realize
He about
the
to get
scene we
uppercut.
are seeing is in the distant past.
Yeah, he about to get
Before
sure
the
you can.
prideful king then yells out, Frieza!
Freeze it, pop.
It's over. Your reign of tyranny over my people ends here. We've come to overthrow you once and for all, Frost Demon. But Frieza, hearing this, just turns around calmly and with a sinister smirk, just responds. How bold of you, King Vegeta. But we? You and who else, my dear monkey? Your army is so petrified that they're blue in the face. Perhaps you should rethink this and head back to your little castle. Causing King Vegeta to immediately turn around to his men, and indeed, though they remain standing there, from the blue hue across their faces, not one of them truly feels brave enough to take on the powerful Frieza before them. Fools! Instantly angry, the embarrassed king
what the fuck you
turns
expected?
back angrily to Frieza, having been proven right, as he grumbles one final time. If these cowards don't have the backbone to stand up to you, then so be it. As the king of all Saiyans, it should be by my power alone that you breathe your final breaths, Frieza.
Oh,
Prepare yourself!
No, prepare yourself. Prepare your jaw, fam. Prepare your jaw.
With as much conviction and ferocity as his future son, King Vegeta launches into the air, his fist cocked back, ready to attack Frieza head on. But unfortunately, just as we watched all those years ago,
Prepare that
the
jaw,
king
fam.
appears like a mere child before the Emperor, as his first punch misses with the slightest of movements from Frieza. My, that almost hit me, Monkey King. Keep on going. I'm sure you'll learn at least something. I wouldn't want you to embarrass yourself in front of your own men, would I? Shut it, Frieza! I'm just getting started! As unyieldingly, King Vegeta prepares yet another attack, foolishly increasing his
All four
strength,
never stood a
but
chance.
doing nothing to his speed. But yet again, Frieza with
Weave.
ease just dodges down and escapes, his arms still behind his back as he smiles and laughs. That was even worse than before, monkey.
Ugh.
Are you sure you've had your bananas today?
This nigga
It's
racist.
about time I fed you something else
Oh my,
instead.
prepare that jaw, fam.
As King
Shin.
Vegeta, who had happily been on the assault all this time, suddenly finds himself struck with fear as the powerful Frost Demon begins an attack of his own.
Shin. Sure, you can.
Oh, I can take this!
No, you can't.
What? Who the devil?
Oh,
What the?
I was thinking maybe,
Simultaneously,
but I was, you know,
Frieza,
I ain't want to predict it.
Zarbon, and Dodoria all
I was thinking it, but I
react
didn't
in
want to
shock
predict it.
as
Okay.
Vegito
Oh, boy,
suddenly
you good.
appears
You
to
lucky, boy. That jaw.
inexplicably save an
That jaw about to
equally
get
shocked
folded.
and quite frankly relieved King Vegeta. What? Who are you?
You about
Eventually
to
leaving
get
Frieza
stretched.
more angered than shocked
Oh, you about to
as he
get
looks into the eyes
stretched.
of the strange Saiyan-like figure, wondering if he recognizes him from anywhere. Continuing. I've never seen you among the king's elites. Don't tell me you're one of his lowly grunts.
Shut up. Bro, shut be good. Be quiet.
How dare you touch me, monkey?
Nigga, how dare
You'll
you
die
touch me?
first if you're so eager to cut in line. But Vegito, who
Uh-oh.
seems on the outside calm, but most definitely still enraged on the inside, just remains deathly silent, staring into Frieza's
He about to
soul
oof.
as if just to intimidate him. Let go! Let go! Meanwhile,
What's
Frieza
wrong?
tries
Talk
his
shit.
hardest
What
to
are you
struggle
talking shit a second
with
ago?
his fist free from Vegito's grip, But eventually, despite being surprised that he can't break free, he then turns his head rapidly towards his two guards and yells, "Ka? Dodoria? Zarbon? What the hell are you two imbeciles waiting for? Do something or die later, fools!" "Yes, my lord." As immediately the two visibly in fear henchmen simultaneously yell out in support, and both then mobilize into their respective fighting positions as if they would do anything to Vegito. "It's an insult for those two ugly weaklings to even attempt to attack me.
True.
They can die for it."
True.
As Vegito then turns his look and aims towards the two elite Frieza soldiers, and with his hand raised, a shining ball of energy begins to appear on the top of his finger.
Spirit gun. Oh, he up the blick. Spirit
Suddenly,
gun.
as fast as a sniper, Vegito fires off two speedy energy blasts with extreme precision, that even leave the famed Emperor surprised with the outcome.
Ooh.
As immediately, we see the brutal impact of Vegito's attack, with both shots
Right, the headshot
flying
on
right
them niggas,
through
man.
the skulls of the paralyzed in place.
Ooh. Real bozos.
Lord Frieza! And when the angle
Rip
changes,
bozos,
we are
bro.
treated finally to the gruesome sight of both Zarbon and Dodoria, with what can only be described as bullet holes right
Huh.
through their foreheads.
And
as
it's that
rivers
third
of
gun, no
blood
joke. Oh my
drain
god, the
down
eyelashes attacking
their
me.
stunned but lifeless faces.
Oh, that's spirit
Eventually
bombs.
both landing on
Not
their
spirit bombs.
knees
That
hard,
was stupid.
and
Eyelashes.
eventually smashing on the floor face first,
Ah.
deceased and silent. There's no way.
You sure about that? They really
Leaving
weak, fam.
Frieza now shell-shocked at what he had
Who will
just
win? Ken
seen
Vegeta or like
from the
Zarbon
same
on the
roulette,
Dodoria?
as his whole body begins to uncontrollably shake in his first experience of
Bruh.
fear in decades. What power? Who is this?
Nigga, that's not even power,
King
but boy, that was
Vegeta,
just
knowing
some
that the
light.
stranger had protected him,
Y'all don't know what true
someone
power
on his
really look like
side
yet, bruh.
Stands shocked, but more impressed than anything, knowing firsthand just how powerful both Dodoria and Zarbon were.
I guess that answered my question.
Vegito, who couldn't care less though about his latest two victims, then finally turns back to Frieza and says, "Listen up, Frieza. That was just a taste of my power. I
A
know
small
full well
taste.
those two lugnuts were the strongest of your men. And I assure you, they won't be the only two casualties if you don't start answering my damn questions." What? Answer your questions? This manner of speaking, though, from the stranger who just murdered his own men, instantly triggers the tyrant, though, as when an angry Frieza responds, "Do you have any idea who you're talking to, monkey?
Yep, bitch,
You
call
will
me monkey
die
again.
before I answer anything."
Alright.
Ah! As with his teeth gritted in
Nigga,
rage,
I'ma eat that.
and with his spare arm,
Little
he
bitch-ass
attempts
punch.
to finally launch a fruitless attack at the divine Saiyan.
Bitch, I'm a dog.
You're going to regret that, Frieza!
Oof.
Did you just... As
Oof.
Vegito, with a
Oof.
near empty expression,
I don't know what's
as
worse.
if he just cut
Just
through
taking the hit,
butter
you know
with
what I'm saying?
knife,
Like, bitch, he like a
swipes
bitch.
his arm
Or
in a
just
flash,
doing that.
instantly dismembers the arm of Frieza.
You ain't getting
in
that
an
back.
ironic and cold callback to what the Emperor would have gone on to do to Nail.
Oh, yeah, rip nail.
Ah, my arm! What have you done?
I cut it off, bitch.
Leaving
It looked like
Frieza to quite rightly scream in pain
I
as he
severed it.
permanently loses one of his limbs, as seemingly so easily to one of the so-called monkeys he was about to eradicate.
shouldn't have been talking shit.
King Vegeta, meanwhile, just stands still, infatuated with the scene of his glorified slave driver, completely defeated, bleeding profusely at the hands of a completely random warrior, as he thinks internally, this man, he is no ordinary fighter. Who is he? Is he truly this much stronger than even Frieza? And is Saiyan? No, it couldn't be. Frieza, now having lost a good chunk of blood, and coming to terms with the pain of Vegito's attack, then falls to the ground. His knees bent, but not touching the floor, as he's held still tightly by Vegito's unyielding grip. But the Saiyan, continuing his serious look, lets out, "Still think it's a good idea to not answer me? Feel free to try again. I don't mind leaving you one leg too."
Damn.
What? Okay, fine, I bend. What the hell do you want to know from me?
No, he's not gonna try to transform?
This last
Okay.
threat then abruptly causes Frieza to change his tune and agree to Vegito's requests, as Vegito smirks and says, "Now that's a good boy. Gotta say, there's something extremely satisfying about seeing you in this position for once, Frieza." With his tone changed, Vegito then gets
Alright.
down to business.
Did
and
Beerus
asks,
sent you to destroy this
"Tell
planet?
me, Frieza. Tell me the real reason you're staring out your window at planet Vegeta. Tell me the reason you plan on destroying it today along with all the Saiyans. Was it Beerus? Was the god of destruction of this universe the one who gave you this order?" Huh? How could he know that? Frieza, hearing this, is left gobsmacked, almost to the point he forgets about the pain from his severed arm, as he thinks to himself, "This is preposterous. This damn monkey couldn't possibly have heard my conversations with Beerus. Was he among my ranks this entire time? What? Beerus?" While King Vegeta has a completely different reaction, as he thinks back to his own experiences with Lord Beerus, catering to his every beck and call, being even more of a slave to him than to Frieza.
Damn.
He continues, "That monster was working with Frieza this whole time? But why?
Pretty much because he
Told
lazy,
me He
man.
would spare us if I obeyed him. I'll feel so foolish if this is true." But Frieza, knowing that his orders from Beerus regarding the ritual were to be top secret and not to be shared at risk of his own erasure at the hands of a god, just quickly manages to regain his composure and spouts out instead, "The god of destruction? What are you talking about? What business
So
would a
that's what we're doing,
destroyer
Frieza, bro?
have with the
We lying,
likes
fam?
of me?
We lying?
Let alone caring about a planet of lowly apes.
Alright.
I simply wanted these ticking time bombs gone. As you can see from their rambunctious king over there,
You about to lose
they were
another limb.
always prone to rebellion.
You about to
It
lose
was a matter
another
of
limb,
time,
fam.
and not one I wanted to wait on within my own army. Especially with the rumor going about that one day a so-called Super Saiyan would appear. Of course, if that happened, that would pose all kinds of problems for myself. So I decided to get rid of them all here and now. If you hadn't stopped my punch, he'd be dead already. That is the truth of the situation.
So we lying.
Happy now, monkey?
Well, we partially lying anyway.
The truth? That's what you call the truth, Frieza? I warned you. As Vegito, hearing this, becomes wide-eyed. As the entire ship itself begins to vibrate under his
Spiritual
rising frustration until...
Oh no.
As Vegito, without a second's thought and with true intention on his face, slams his fist into Frieza's skull
Oh my God.
as hard as possible, leaving the Emperor not only bloodied
Oh my
up,
God.
but with his teeth now
Nigga,
missing
Frieza,
and
it's not gonna look for
flying
you, fam.
out as he yells once more in complete agony, only able to mutter, "Why? I told you."
You really, you partially
But
told the
now
truth.
angrier than ever
Now I'm
at Frieza's
pissed.
insolence,
Now I'm pissed.
even in this situation, the Saiyan
Oh,
yells,
damn.
"I said the truth, Frieza! This is your final chance. One more lie, and I send you to the next dimension. You know as well as I do. You don't give a damn about the legend of the Super Saiyan. You don't believe it for a second, and even if you did, tell me why you would so conveniently plan on letting Prince Vegeta, a Saiyan with one of the highest power levels at birth, survive. And why do you even plan on keeping him within your army to grow even stronger? Does that sound like it makes any sense to you, Frieza? Just try and deny what I've said, and I'll make sure you die a death far worse than Beerus could ever give you."
Uh-oh.
Stop!
That's how I
Frieza,
gonna
though,
look. Look
in
like a
fear
straight
at this
bitch.
point, places his bloody half arm out in a futile effort to cover himself, before conceding further. "Okay, it's true. It's true. I'll tell you the truth. This is pointless, and it seems you know everything already." And for a little while, there is silence on board the Frieza ship, until finally, Frieza begins the real explanation. Looking to the ground, as if trying to recount hidden memories,
Nigga, you still gonna
the
die,
Emperor
though.
lets out, "Yes, it is as you said. Beerus the Destroyer, the most powerful being in this universe, a god, demanded the destruction of planet Vegeta, one of my own enslaved planets that proved profitable time and time again with those battle-hungry monkeys working for me. Of course, I couldn't say no, but it was supposed to be his job, yet he forced me to do it. A favor I had to do in exchange for him letting me continue my affairs, some of which was destroying planets myself, an act destroyers apparently can sometimes see as encroaching on their turf. But it's true. For whatever reason, he asked me to spare the prince before I destroyed planet Vegeta. So I sent that twerp and his weakling men off on a mission not too long ago in preparation for this day. I was told to raise him and hone his battle skills. I didn't get it at first, since the monkey would hardly ever even reach the level of my Ginyu Force, let alone become a challenge for Beerus.
You sure
But
about
I
that?
did it anyway. After all, there's not much else I could say, but yes to that damn destroyer. And that's really all I know. In response, a look of gloom then strikes the king's face, as his earlier fears become confirmed, thinking to himself, "What? Vegeta? What business would Lord Beerus want with him? What is the meaning of this?" But meanwhile, Vegeta remains in silence,
Uh-oh.
with a surprisingly more calm look, as if he was expecting the reply and now was just absorbing it mentally until he finally says, "I knew it. Thank you, Frieza."
Hakai!
And with that said, Vegeta then politely lets go of Frieza's one remaining fist, leading to the Emperor yelling ecstatically, "Ah, finally!" But just as Frieza finishes, Vegito silently changes his hand position
Bruh.
to that of a flat palm in front of the confused Frieza, who mutters, "Huh?
Hakai!
Monkey? What are you doing?"
Call me a monkey again, bitch.
Hakai!
Get the fuck out of my face, bitch.
And instantly, in a cold move expected of the God Killer, with
Too many
fury
monkeys
in
was
his
throwing up,
heart,
you know what I'm saying?
Vegito shouts out at the top of his lungs, Ironically, the signature move of Beerus himself.
The fuck am I dimension, bitch?
Erasing the downright confused Frieza on the spot, and almost instantly, so fast, the Dark Emperor couldn't even move an inch or say a word.
You know what's a chance.
Until in the end, before Vegito and the shocked King Vegeta in the background is just the dusty, final remnants of Lord Frieza.
Boy, man, bro, wait till Vegeta masters that fucking power, bro. Oh my god.
What?
Yeah, he gone.
Frieza!
Yeah, he gone, man.
He defeated him?
Yeah, it was nothing.
Even the king, truly wondering if he was dreaming or if this was really reality. But that was it for today.
God damn it. Well, I got 2 more videos to watch anyway, so I ain't tripping. Damn, he ain't transform or nothing like that.
This video, guys, and if you made it this far, leave me a hashtag Frieza in the comments down below.
I got you,
Let me know
Phil.
what you think Vegeta will do now that he saved the Saiyans.
I have no idea. The Saiyans are alive now. He probably gonna like, hey, bro, we build different, all right? Look, I'm a Saiyan, bro. What I did to that nigga just now, that wasn't even a percent of my power, bro. That wasn't even 0.5% of my power. Only 0.1% of my power, bro. That was child's play, bro. I'm a god, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Keep that in the hush hush. I'm a god. You know what I'm saying? Y'all too could reach that level, you know what I'm saying, one day. You know what I'm saying? Just keep training. You know what I'm saying? Keep low key. Stop being fucking savages. You know what I'm saying? Just be warriors. Don't even be savages. Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let me see some of these comments. I like that comment. Yeah, you could. Yeah. Yeah, bro. The plot twist in this shit is it's just on a whole nother level, fam. Like, god damn. Yep. Rip Bozo though. We all knew he was gonna die. But thank you for watching, man. You know what I'm saying? Ultra Vegito, man. I love this series, man. It's probably one of his top series, bro. That and like the again, like I said before, bro. The other one when they brought back Bardock and King Vegeta, you know what I'm saying? And they trained them up. Like King Vegeta got Super Saiyan Blue 4 or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. He left that off of the cliffhanger and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? He didn't return to it yet, but when he does, I'm gonna be there waiting to watch that shit. Oh God, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, thank you for watching, bro. If you guys did, hit the video like, subscribe again, hit that bell, all that good jazz. Comment down below. Go subscribe to Arch, cause my boy, where he at right now, man? 724 JGs. You know what I'm saying? Get this man to 1 million. I feel like he could hit 1 million before the year is over with, type beat. I really do. But yeah, love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. And rip Bozo Frieza, cuz. Peace.